Hello and welcome, Taurus, to your early August energy reading 2020. Got cards jumping out already. I hope you're well. Yeah, I was thinking about Taurians. You know how they're known, or the bull is known to charge and have apparently a temper sometimes. Apparently, Taurians can go all the way through their lives and maybe only 3 times at the most have that kind of red rag to a bull rage. I wonder if you've kind of got any views on that. Do you have memories of having a massive kind of red rag to a bull thing, or red flag to a bull experience, or are you one of those Taurians that you never really needed to? It's interesting. My friend at school was a Taurian, and yeah, she had a big temper. Ace of Pentacles to start with. Right, we're ready to go. So my intention is to raise your vibrations and offer helpful messages through the cards. You've got the Three of Cups, beautiful energy. Knight of Swords, all ready to go, charging forwards with something. Oh, the Lovers, very nice, Taurus. I mean, it's so Taurus, isn't it? You're ruled by Venus, and, you know, the Taurians I know are very loving and demonstrative and just very earthy and sensual as well. So very, very fitting for you. The Moon card, so water energy there. The High Priestess, wow, so there's real kind of something kind of mysterious going on here with the Moon card and the High Priestess right next to it, so that's quite interesting. The Hanged Man, so you're wondering about something. You've got, oh, the Nine of Cups, my favourite, the cat that got the cream. That's beautiful, very nice card in your environment. The Emperor, ooh, very solid, in charge, experienced, and feet on the ground, stabilising. I know this is an Aries card, but I do see you as being like an Aries in some ways, because you're solid in lots of ways. You know, you're not the types that waver easily, so it's very Emperorish. And the Fool, wow, this is a fun reading. What's underneath that? The Strength card, beautiful, right? I just wanted to open another one, and then what's at the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Swords, right? Okay, so we've got lots going on here. We will do clarifying cards as well, so very interesting. I'll make sure you can see all of that properly. Right, so first of all, let's start then. You've got the Ace of Pentacles in the immediate situation and the Three of Cups. So that's telling me that there's something brand new that's coming into your life that's got a really solid and nice potential for growth, you know, in your life. It will make a difference with that Ace of Pentacles. So this is something you can touch, you know, it's a physical thing. Whether this is a new job, it could be a relationship, because we've got the Lovers card there. It could be in a work situation, or it could be in a new home as well. But we'll see. I'll pick up messages as we're going through the reading with the cards to see what it is. Obviously, it's a general reading, so it will be different for each of you. But the Three of Cups, yeah, I mean, celebrations, feeling good about something that's come in that's new. Other people are sharing good times with you about it. It feels like good news that other people can share with as well with you. So you've got nice people around you that are happy for you as well. So it's a good news, something coming in where other people are happy to share and support that with you. In the base of the reading, you've got the Knight of Swords. So you're wanting to take action on some kind of information that's come into you. You've got some ideas that are new to you, but you're wanting to see them take form, I guess. And maybe that's part of this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you might have been putting ideas out there. I mean, it's kind of like that manifesting energy that we're all learning about, or I'm learning about as well. And we're putting ideas out to the universe, and then through that planning and strategic thinking, images that you're able to conjure up in your mind, you're able to bring them down to the earthy reality, which is very Taurus, and you're keen to get it going with that Knight of Swords there. You know, it feels like your ideas are coming to life, and you're raring to see them, you know, the proof of the pudding with that Knight of Swords at the base. So and it's something that you know is good for all. It feels like it's something that's going to help those around you as well. It's beneficial, and the ripples are going out to not just you. It's, you know, it's benefiting others around you as well with that energy. And then what you've known about the situation is the Lovers. So there's someone around you that you feel very very tuned in with, you know. I mean, it doesn't have to be a sexual thing, but I mean, it quite likely is. But you know, it's where two people are connected deeply. You feel very united physically and spiritually. You can see their way they're gazing into each other's eyes. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love that. Feeling very at one with another person. You feel natural in that relationship too. So is being completely open to another person or to this energy of this new beginning that's around you. You feel completely disarmed. You know, you're not needing to be defensive in any way. The only urgency is wanting to make things happen with it, with that Knight of Swords below you. So yeah, some kind of, it could be about a choice as well with the Lovers cards, because that's like Gemini energy. So Geminis often have, you know, it's the twins, maybe have two things going on. So maybe you've got an offer that's come in, either in a relationship where you might already have, you know, maybe commitments, but there's something new that's being offered, or it could be about you know, work situation. Maybe you've got a job that you've given yourself to fully, but something else has been offered to you, and you're wondering if you should take this. It's like an upgrade, perhaps, with that Ace of Pentacles, but it's a celebratory offer, you know. I mean, it could also talk about moving house. We've got that Ace of Pentacles, so maybe you're choosing about, you know, maybe where you'd like to live. So at the top of the spread, you've got the Moon card, so there's mysteries and things that are unseen as well in the situation. It feels like you might be willing to take or make a new start, make some kind of new fresh beginning, which is a solid, you know, long term. It will have a long term effect on your life. But with the Moon card there, you might look a bit daunting. There might be things that are unseen, and you've got those two towers there that look quite intimidating to walk through. I mean, in the dark, shadows often look kind of out of perspective, don't they? They look disorientating, and you can imagine shapes and forms that are not actually even there. So there's some sense of having to go through some shadows to be able to get to the sun on the other side. And you know, the sun and the moon are connected, aren't they? I mean, literally, they're like two halves of a whole. So you go through the moon phase to find the sun at the other side, and it might be a winding path to get there. But things are unfolding, because in the next card, literally, that follows it is the High Priestess. So this is kind of moon energy again. So you might be, Taurus, you might be connected to a Pisces person, or a Cancerian, or a Scorpio. You might have those qualities in your chart as well, but these are very intuitive energies. And the High Priestess, again, she's got ancient wisdom, and there's a scroll on her lap where things are unfolding as they should, and there's this veil that's holding some kind of information or knowledge behind the veil. And you know, the veil's quite thin, so it won't take much, and this is in the coming few maybe sort of up to a few weeks anyway, maybe up to 3 months' time at the most. But soon you're going to be finding out some information that previously wasn't available to you, and you're tapping into your intuition. And I mean, there's a full moon there, and there's a crescent moon, so it's obviously relative, or it's important maybe to look at the phases of the moon, because you know, there's certain times it's good to start projects, other times it's good to find closure. You know, it's maybe asking you to tap into that, to make sure that whenever you start investing your time and with new projects like this Ace of Pentacles, it might be worth making sure it's the auspicious time of the moon. I know on the full moon things feel very heightened, and our emotions are, you know, very strong, and you just feel everything much more. It's like deep ancient wisdom that maybe your forefathers or your ancient ancestors felt. You feel it with both of these cards' energy. So I don't know if you may even have relatives that are not with us now, you know, they're on the other side, or in the next life, or however you look at it, but they might have their energy around you, or they've passed their knowledge onto you, and at this time you'd be more aware of it. I know that's certainly how I feel at times. We all have these intuitions, but if we have ancestors that we know we're able to tap into it more, so they might be able to be around you and support and give you guidance that you otherwise might not have noticed. Yeah, so then you move forward, you're looking at as the Hanged Man, so you're looking at things in a different perspective. It's like time stands still sometimes with the Hanged Man card. What I like about it is you're choosing not to go with what other people think is socially acceptable, or what is the supposedly right thing to do in a situation. So I like it because you're looking at things from your own perspective. It's really saying, okay, I'm not just going to go with the flow of the popular opinion. I'm really going to look at my own ideas. And I like the eccentric coloured red tights he's wearing, the yellow shoes. It's kind of saying, yeah, I'm not really particularly wanting to fit in with what other people are saying. And Taurus, you've got your own mind. You know, your brain brain isn't to be sniffed at. You're very intelligent people. So yeah, even if you might be more slow moving, it doesn't matter. You're able to focus and concentrate, and you're very deliberate in your, I think your concentration's stronger than many other signs. Other signs might be more flighty, but with this energy, it feels like you're really tuning in a deep, strong way to work out what's right for you and what's, what is important to you. It doesn't matter what other people find important. That doesn't float your boat. It's what feels important to you. So that Hanged Man is saying you're doing that, okay? And it's great because it pays off, because in your environment you've got the Nine of Cups. So like I said earlier, the cat that got the cream, very nice. You've got wish fulfillment here. With this new beginning, it might be in a relationship. It feels like it is, because you've got a strong feeling about intuition and feeling and senses. Obviously it'll be different for each of you, but you've got that Lovers card there. I feel like you're emotionally very happy because of a connection that you've chosen to take action on, and although things might have seemed intimidating, you've also managed to push through those intimidating twin towers of the moon card. Whoops. So yeah, it's very encouraging to see that you've got the reward there with the, I'm just having a fiddle there, you've got the reward of your patience with the Nine of Cups there. Very nice indeed. Okay, I'll just make sure that's straight for you. Okay, yeah, there we are. Right, and then you've got the Emperor energy. That's your attitude to the situation. So that's what's on your mind, and how you're thinking things will go. And you're wanting to be in control, Taurus, and you often are. I mean, Taurians are great teachers and mentors. You're people that others trust. You're one of the fixed signs. So you're stable. You have a stabilizing, grounded influence, and you're a Taurian that's got experience. You've been out in the field, and in relationships or through your work situation, your life experience, you understand yourself, and you've got a good grasp of what others are like as well. I feel with this reading, you kind of suss people out quite quickly, and with your knowledge and experience, you're wanting to you're wanting to bring that to the table and see the benefits of it, and using your wisdom to make things go the way you want to. And it's looking like you're going to take a big leap of change, take a leap of faith there with the overriding energy as the Fool card. So very much in control. I mean, it's so contrasting. Those two energies are very contrasting. Although you've got that. There's Aries, and that's also Aries. So you're a Taurian that might have Aries energy. But the contrast for me is that the Emperor is very much in control. He's seated in his authority, and he has power, and very deliberate, and responsible, sort of surveying everything around him with structure and order. But with the Aries energy in this card, it's where that one may have been more kind of being had battles, that he's overcome situations. With the Aries energy in the Fool card, it's more of a throw caution to the wind, feel free, don't worry about what other people say, and take this new direction that isn't what other people may have seen coming. It's like a childlike enthusiasm with that. So where you've got the wisdom here with the Emperor and the silver hair, you now got this childlike energy. So I feel like, I mean, age is just a number. It really doesn't matter. I know many people that are young in years, but they've got an older, seemingly tired energy. Whereas you could have a more mature person that's got a young and vibrant energy. That this is our body that we travel in for this lifetime, but it's not something. It's not what we're contained to. So it's only a vessel for us to travel in. So it feels like even though you've got experience, you might have a chariot that's got worn tyres and it's a bit weathered and tattered, but inside your heart is like the Fool energy, and you're willing to take your carriage, this body that you travel in, you're wanting it to experience new things, and you've got a vibrancy and a light-spirited, a light-hearted spirit about you with this Fool energy. So it could be, a new solid relationship, with the Lovers next to it there, or a new property or a new job, but it's something where you really love it, you really are enjoying it, and you're going to throw yourself at it wholeheartedly with the Fool card, and but you're in control of it. You're making that decision not lightly, but you know what you're doing. You're stepping back from the situation and going, okay, I've sussed all the angles up, but now I'm just going to throw caution to the wind, throw out the rule book. I've read all the rules, and now I'm just going to go for it. It's like leaping off anyway, just leaping away from what might have seemed stable and secure. You're wanting to just start afresh, and there's a purity of that rose there. It doesn't have any colour. You can inject into that whatever colour you like. Okay, very nice. And then the clarifying cards, I will choose other decks for you to clarify as well, but the Ace of Swords is very much, you know, brilliant thinking, absolutely clear as crystal clear. I want to go with this. This is something brand new, and so it's a second ace, isn't it? We've got that Ace of Pentacles, now we've got the Ace of Swords. So you've really thought this through, and it just feels like it's a light bulb that's come on with extra bright light. You know, it's really shining light on your situation, and you're thinking, yeah, I can see extremely clearly now. And it's a divine hand coming through the clouds. So it might be to do with those ancestors coming through with the, you know, with the moon card and the high priestess. But it feels like you've got some kind of divine energy around you, which you're seeing much higher heights than you did previously. And that's very Taurus. You know, you often are interested in magical or religious, or, you know, some kind of ceremonious learning where there's hidden knowledge and ancient secrets. So yes, I can feel that that's what's going on partly there. And then the Strength card it's a gentle love. I mean, we've got the Lovers still there. It's a gentle, smouldering, sensual love with the Taurus energy in the Strength card. I mean, it's Leo with this, but combining Leo and Taurus together, you know, imagine the Sun and Venus together. I mean, it's just warm and loving and sensual. So, and also appreciation for all loving loving and other life, you know, animals. You could have a deep trust. I think other animals and people probably trust you, you know, because they feel your warmth and your grounded energy, which is just gorgeous. It just feels like a very loving and trustworthy energy there, very comforting for other people. So yeah, really dynamic energy. So I just love this reading. It's got a great energy about it. Right, so let's have a look at the animal oracle cards for you. Yeah, so let's see for Taurus. Right, okay. What's going on for Taurus? Overriding energy for this amazing reading, where we've got a Taurus who's got something new, solid coming in. They're very keen to take action on it. There's some kind of mystery, but there's love as well, passionate, deep love there. But yeah, ancient knowledge and mysteries coming through, maybe with ancestors that have moved on. Taking your time to decide, you know, what's really important to you, but it pays off because you've got that Nine of Cups where it's like the cat that got the cream. And then with your knowledge and experience of the Emperor card, you're deciding to throw caution to the wind. It's kind of like, I'm going to cast aside my cloak of wisdom and adopt a new, what would you have instead of a cloak of wisdom? Well, a skip in your step, like a bunny. So it's just like being refreshed and rejuvenated and starting again. So let's look at the animal oracle now for you to see what other, in this brand new direction it feels like with the Ace of Swords and then that Strength card. But yeah, the Strength, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, all very mature, experienced energy, very warm and sensuous, very nice. Right, okay, let's go for this one. What have we got? Know Your Worth, the skunk spirit. That's cute, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're quite powerful skunks, aren't they? Even though they might look quite flighty and they wander off and do different things, they've got this kind of unexpected power, haven't they? I mean, we know they give off a stronger odour, but they might look quite cute to other people and a bit scatty, but in actual fact they're very deliberate, aren't they? They really know what they're doing. So know your worth, and I think you do. You know, you're the Emperor energy, and yeah, maybe other people would think, wow, you know, somebody who's so stable and experienced, and why would they decide to kind of do something that doesn't follow that pattern? But it's because you know within yourself, you've got a deep understanding of what's actually important to you, and you don't need to be have other people's approval. So that's what I'm getting from that card. So let's finish off with the energy oracle cards now. Okay, for Taurus. These are huge cards. I'm going to change them around actually and put them that way. Yeah. If you're enjoying the reading, Taurus, please do click on like and subscribe. Thank you so much for beautiful people that have already done that for me. I really do appreciate it, and it helps me to grow the channel. Yeah. Should be uploading again in about a week's time, so keep a lookout. Okay, I'm going to stop with that one. Taurus, what have we got? The sun! La la! Okay, well, I did feel this is a really great energy in this reading. I mean, the Strength card, the sun, you know, the lovers, there's warmth again, there's heat here, and the sun and the moon can often talk about a real divine, you know, I was talking earlier about the moon and the sun being two halves of a whole. It does feel like you are, I mean, that full energy can be very much like throwing yourself into a new relationship. There's a sun on the corner of that full card, you can see there too. Yeah, that little corner there, sun. It just feels like you're really going in the path you're supposed to be going in. The sun is shining on your path ahead as you go. So yes, there's in the immediate situation, or currently in the immediate, you might need to go through some kind of moonlit, you know, uncertain path that you're following. But please know, soon the sun is going to shine on you, so that those mysterious paths that you're following are going to be well lit, and you'll realise you are really going in the right direction, Taurus, with this new Ace of Pentacles energy that's coming in. And you've got that Nine of Cups wish fulfillment there, and very much in order of, you know, you're making this happen in the way you want it to. Very much feels very, to me, Taurus energy, but it's a purity with the Fool card and the sun, and childlike enthusiasm for life and following your heart, having the courage to follow your heart. And then the sun is giving you that loving energy of vitality and life. Oh, that's it. I just love it. Beautiful reading for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm really happy for you. It's just beautiful. I'm really, yeah. I look forward to seeing you next week when we do another one, and pick up to see where this goes for you. Sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much for watching, and see you very soon. Bye-bye.